This is strangely a blast that everyone is looking forward to. Supertech's illegal twin towers are all set to come crashing down today. The twin buildings in Noida, with a height of 29 floors and 32 floors each together, are taller than the Qutub Minar put together, and they will be demolished at 2:30 p.m. The demolition will see 3,700 kilograms of explosives and 55,000 tons of debris. As per the demolition plan, the structures will fall in 9 seconds flat through a waterfall implosion to prevent damage to the surrounding societies. It will take 3,000 trucks and 3 months to clear the debris. Meanwhile, 100 water tankers, 15 anti-smoke guns, 6 mechanical sweeper machines, 200 sanitation workers and 20 tractor trolleys have been deployed at the spot for today. This apart from the 4 fire tenders that have been given out, the NDRF which has been called in, and also a 100 crore insurance cover in case of any eventuality.
The authorities have cordoned off this particular place, and only certain vehicles have been allowed to enter this entire space. Till yesterday, media personnel were also allowed to get inside to report from the compound of this twin towers, which will be demolished tomorrow at around 2:30 p.m. Now, what we are also seeing that is both the sides of the society have been covered, and these coverings were made earlier only, and this all has been done to prevent any sort of damage which could occur due to the explosion, and also to control the aftermath of this particular implosion, because what we are given to understand is that approximately 3,700 kgs of RDX and implosions have been used. And also in the visuals you can also see that for this serial implosion which will be done tomorrow, the batteries and the electrical equipment which will be needed to execute this particular blast are getting inside the premises. What are the last moment preparations the authorities are making over here, sir?
Yeah, the preparation is scientifically, it is almost completed by 25th evening, and we are again and rechecking and reassuring us that all the connections, all the charging of explosives, their connections, everything is perfectly done. Other aspect is every day we are having a meeting in Noida Authority office to coordinate the whole process, because there is a lot of public queries, and we have to build the confidence in public, and we have to deploy all our efforts for the public of the surroundings. There will be a construction and demolition waste, how we have to manage that waste, up to what time it will take, and what is that process, where it will go, and it can be converted from waste to wealth.
So what are the preparations like? We understand that the preparations are in its last leg, and what the last minute preparations you are undertaking?
Well, right now it's just to make sure that everything goes smooth tomorrow, that the evacuation of everyone is done safely, that they're outside the exclusion zone, and then we will do our final checks inside the building to make sure there's no disturbance of our hookups, and then we'll be set for blasting at 2:30.
Now we're joined by reporters. It's surrounded the Supertech Towers. We have Akash Sharma, who's live from the Supertech Tower, that's from on ground. We have Yash, who's live with us from Purvanchal Civil Society, which adjoins the Supertech Towers, and Siddhant, who's live with us from the Sector 93 flyover. I'm going across to Akash first. He's been on the ground. He's been bringing us updates from morning. Akash, we know that the residents have already been asked to leave. You told us that electricity and water supply and gas supply had been cut off in a building. What are the other latest updates right from the Supertech Twin Towers?
Right, so Shilpa, countdown has begun, and first of all, I'm showing you the visuals of these 2 twin towers that are going to be demolished at 2:30 p.m. today. As far as preparations are concerned, so, just a few minutes back, we informed our viewers, we told our viewers about the cutting of electricity and gas pipeline, but as of now, police personnel have been deployed, and they are announcing basically to vacate the nearby area, because as I mentioned earlier, 500 meters is the radius, onto which no one would be allowed. And though, at 2:30 p.m. we'll be seeing this particular exercise, but arrangements are being made, and, preparations are on as of now, because 7 a.m. was the time period when even residents were asked that by 7 p.m. you need to vacate the area. And now, as far as the roads are concerned, so police personnel are basically trying to vacate those roads. Also, from 11 a.m. onwards, we'll be seeing mechanical sweepers, machines and water tankers and, sanitation workers. In fact, Noida authority has made several arrangements, and we'll be seeing these arrangements from 11 a.m. onwards. This is going to be a mega day, mega event, as I mentioned earlier, because this is happening after the orders of Supreme Court, and this was a major setback for a builder who spent crores of rupees in this particular building, because, it was constructed violating all the laid norms, all the rules and regulations, and in fact it was a violation of Apartment Act 2010 of Noida. As of now, we are going to see this activity at 2:30 p.m. Everything is all set, and it will be a game of 9 seconds, and within 9 seconds this building will be demolished, and we all are waiting for that, because this is a mega demolition that is happening in Delhi and NCR.
Well, yes, indeed, Akash, as you're pointing out, it's just going to take 9 seconds flat for that explosion to take place. Also joined by Yash, who's live with us from the Purvanchal Silver City Society, Sector 93. Yash, can you bring us a snapshot, please, of where you are? Give us a verbal snapshot of what's taking place around you.
Well, Shilpa, this is the Purvanchal Silver Society, and this particular society has made arrangements for the people who will be coming from the ATS village and from the Emerald, the Supertech Emerald. These two are the societies which are actually adjacent to the Twin Towers, which will be demolished today. And you can see in these visuals that the society members and the RWA, the Residential Welfare Society Association, has made arrangements for around 150 to 200 people over here, and they've also made arrangements for their food, and the catering services is also present over here. This entire hall has been made so that they can comfortably stay for the period of over like 6 to 7 hours till when this demolition happens. It's already 7 a.m. and most of the society members have vacated both the societies which are adjacent to both the towers. The society members have also made an arrangement over here to watch this particular demolition, because it is one of the biggest events for them, as this has been going on in the court for quite a while, and it's a legal win for them. And what we are also understanding that some people from the society have already come here to stay stay here till the demolition happens. We'll also talk to them. सर, आप ATS विलेज या एमरल्ड में से कौन सी सोसाइटी में रहते हैं?
सुपरटेक एमरल्ड कोर्ट से हम लोग हैं।
सर, क्या चल रहा है मन में? आज डिमोलिशन होने वाला है, पहले तो मन में क्या चल रहा है, क्योंकि आपकी सोसाइटी एकदम ही नजदीक है जहाँ पे वो 2 टावर्स को धाराशाही किया जाएगा?
देखिए, जो एजेंसी हैं जो इस काम में लगी हैं, इतनी अच्छी एजेंसी हैं कि हमें पूरी उम्मीद है कि सेफली सब होगा, किसी तरह का कोई नुकसान नहीं होगा। और एक टावर है जो एस्टर 2 है, उसमें वो बिल्कुल पास में है, तो उसका थोड़ा डाउट है कि थोड़ा बहुत कुछ ना हो जाए, अनहोनी ना हो जाए। बाकी तो हमें लगता है कि बहुत अच्छी एजेंसी हैं और बहुत सेफली सब हो जाएगा।
सर, प्रशासन ने अपनी तरफ से बहुत सारी तैयारियां की हैं, वहाँ के जो रेजिडेंट्स उन्होंने अपने पर्सनल लेवल पे क्या तैयारियां करी हैं आप लोगों ने?
बहुत अच्छी तैयारी की है, पूरे RWA इसके लिए लगा रहा शुरू से, और सब लोग 7 बजे सबने खाली कर दिए पूरे अपने अपने फ्लैट। उसके बाद हम लोग इसमें सिल्वर सिटी में आ गए हैं। यहाँ के RWA ने बहुत अच्छा इंतजाम किया है, एक नेबर होने का जो फर्ज है अदा किया है। जितना भी तारीफ की जाए वो शब्द हमारे पास कम है उसके लिए। बहुत अच्छा लग रहा देख करके कि यहाँ पे आकर के बहुत ही अच्छा इंतजाम भी किया है।
सर, आई थिंक